What's good with you, gang? It's your boy Kama, back with another video, man. So, we officially in game week. You feel me? One thing I like to do is, sometimes it's a habit of mine. I watch people that I know not big fans of the teams I'm rooting for and, listen to their critiques or their reasoning behind the fact that, they feel like we're not going to do this or we're going to underachieve and everything like that. Especially as a Cowboys fan. Because me personally, everybody that disagrees with your team is not fake or whatever. Sometimes you want to hear the real. You don't want to hear every year, oh, is this the year, the best roster ever, we going to win the Super Bowl, this, that, third. I thought it was interesting. His take was interesting. He had Nick Wright, first thing first, Fox Sports. It was interesting. He's a guy that's not a huge fan of the Cowboys or anything like that. In this clip, he's debating with a guy named Wiles and Brandon Marshall, who are future Hall of Fame wide receiver. Y'all hear for yourselves. Check it out.
Of our first things first last night. All right, we got to move on. Talk some football. 5 days away from the Cowboys season opener, Sunday Night Football in L.A. against the Rams. He's got a full stable of weapons at his disposal. Who does Dak have? He's got Michael Gallup, and we're going to get our first look at rookie receiver CeeDee Lamb. So we welcome back in Brian Westbrook now to talk a little Dallas Cowboys. Brian, do you think that this Cowboys team is built to win the NFC?
Well, from listening to Kevin's answer, the real question is how much water polo has the Cowboys, have they played in the offseason? Because if that transitions to basketball, it certainly has to transition to football as well. But here's the truth about the Cowboys. Of course, I think they're built to win the NFC. They have a great running back, a very good quarterback, good offensive line, a lot of weapons on the outside at the receiver position, a rebuilt defensive line, 2 quality linebackers that are now healthy, and a secondary that continues to get better if they can get some turnovers. But here's the other part to that, Jenna. I thought they were built to win last year as well, and they ended up 8-8. There was several times in the last couple of years I thought the Cowboys were built to win, and they haven't been able to get it done. That's why I put so much McCarthy. He should be the glue that was able to propel this team to a winning season. I think back to when I was in Philadelphia. Andy Reid, we didn't always have the most talented team. We had talent. There were other years where we didn't have as much talent, but Andy Reid always got the best out of us, and he always propelled us to be better. And because of that, we normally won a bunch of games. I compare that to when I was in San Francisco in 2010. Mike Singletary, the head coach, and listen, I love Mike Singletary as a man. He struggled as a head coach. We ended up 6-10. Didn't have the culture and character in the right place in that organization. Now, you fast forward to 2011. The very next season, Jim Harbaugh comes in. That's almost the same football team in San Francisco goes 13-3. The year after that, they're in the Super Bowl. 2012, they're in the Super Bowl. Yeah. So sometimes it just takes a new coach to change everything around. That's why Jason Garrett is gone. And again, the pressure is on Mike McCarthy to make sure that this team that is built to win is ready to win.
Brandon, especially when the pieces are in place the way Brian laid out that they are. You've got a team that was top 6 in the NFL in point differential, that had a top 5 offense, that is on offense, returning nearly everyone aside from Travis Frederick, who they actually played 2 seasons ago without already. They add CeeDee Lamb. You had as far as the things that should revert back to the mean, they were a little unlucky fumble luck last year. They were not good in close games, and they didn't take advantage of any analytical edges as far as how aggressive they were in their play calling. Some of those things will just revert back to the mean by randomness. The other parts of those things can be fixed by Mike McCarthy. If Mike McCarthy made that famous year, the most of his time in that barn in Appleton, Wisconsin, we keep talking about. So I look at, and the other thing Dallas has going for it is bad. The Giants are going to be aggressively bad, and Philadelphia is already dealing with injuries. They lost Brandon Brooks early in the offseason. Their first-round draft pick banged up. Andre Dillard is not turned into the guy they hoped he would, and I think he's dealing with a slight injury as well. So a team that already always deals with injuries. We haven't even played a preseason game, which we won a regular season game, and they are. So I look around the NFC, Brandon, And I say the Cowboys last year, with better coaching, had the metrics of a Super Bowl team. Now they have better coaching.
100%.
To me, they should be not only the favorites in the NFC East, Brandon, but I believe they're the favorites in the NFC as a whole. I know we're going to do our picks later in the week, our predictions later in the week. But a little
Well, you just
spoiler alert,
did. Well, you just made your pick.
The Cowboys
You
to
just
go to the
made-
Super Bowl. Yeah, I just kind of made my pick.
Why wait till Thursday when you just did it? Yeah, you already made your pick.
You're right.
No, I mean, the short answer is this: yes, right? Like when I look at a winning formula. And they check off the box. Can they play good defense? Yes. Can they run the ball? Yes. Do they have wide receivers that can beat one-on-one? Yes, they actually have 3. Dak, you need a quarterback. He's a championship quarterback. He's getting better every single year. And Brian, you hit it on the head, man. Like, I mean, you couldn't.
We're gonna stop it right there. See, my gripe with that is like, I agree with a lot of what they said, but not all of it. See, my thing is this. NFL is so unpredictable. Like, a lot of people got Chiefs going, repeat. It's a popular thing to say. That's what we do. But at the end of the day, I don't care about being the favorites as a Cowboys fan. I don't care about, they're going to run the table. The division is bad, which I don't think our division is going to be bad. I think the Eagles and the Washington, the 2 teams at the bottom of the division, not the Eagles. I mean, Washington and Giants is going to be considerably better than what it was last year, in my opinion. The way I look at it is, in football, you just want your team to have... If you look at your roster from top to bottom and be like, yo, any given Sunday, we could beat any team on that side if we had to in the NFC. If you could win that part of the battle, you in the race. I just want to be in the race because football is any given Sunday. You don't play 7-game series in NFL. It's not a 5-game series. It's any given Sunday. Long as any given Sunday, I feel my team could beat anybody in the NFL on the other side of the ball, on each side of the ball. I'm fine with that. And this year, coming into it, I'm fine with my odds. I feel like we match up good with everybody, and this could be a dogfight. I'm not picking us to go 16-0. Not picking us to go straight to the Super Bowl. Not picking us to go 14-2. But I know we can play with everybody. That's all I can ask for as a fan. I know we can play with everybody and we can beat anybody on any given Sunday. Is the teams like any given Sunday could beat us? Sure it is. But all you want is a dog in the fight, man. I mean, y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments. Always remember to like and subscribe. Sports with Comma. It's your boy. Salute.